Now, I'm still working on the home ribbon. I'm back to a blank Excel workbook. Gonna show you another thing. We were on combine. So let me go to data. This time we're going to get data. I'll put this on the file description, a link to this folder. We're going to get it from a folder. So on my OneDrive, I have this folder. I'm just going to say open. Now, in this R4 CSV files, sales from different regions, I'm just going to combine them. All I need to do. We'll combine and transform data so we can look at it. And here we go. Okay, looks good. East, preview. Takes a second to hit my OneDrive, sorry. Now we don't need to preview all of them. We'll just say, okay. Now, see what happened here. Cell has combined all my regions. Can't see it if I close and load. But we can tell by the source name. We could real quick go home, place values, take this .csv off, replace it with nothing. It's convenient. You can just put nothing. So now our regions will be there. We'll close and load. And we have all our sales. And you see as I scroll down, west, south, northeast, and east. I have combined query 7,049 rows loaded. That is combined. After we combine, we have manage parameters. Manage parameters, that sounds a little scary, but really it's not. A parameter is just a placeholder for a variable like a plus b. A is the parameter. If you inserted 1 for that, that would be the variable. So really what these are is, we'll start by clicking manage parameters. Got our department store data set open. They're just filters, slicers. Let's do a new one. Parameter 1, we've already got department as the column name. We're going to do it on that department. We'll call it category. Required type, that will be text. Suggested value, we're going to use our departments, so we'll create a list. Just type those in. Electronic. Enter clothing. Enter sports. Accessories. Home. Toys. Is that all of them? Stationery. Now, we need to choose a default value, so just usually go with the first in the list. We'll say electronics. Current value will be electronic. You can say OK. This is going to create the query, the parameter query. Here it is over here. We can choose from our list. It's not going to do anything right now. Go back to sales, and we filter And we could just pick one of them. Since we're talking about electronics, we'll say electronics. Okay. Up in the formula bar, you can see the category name. Pick everything and including quote marks and just type your parameter name over it. It should pop up in a list. Say okay. Check your formula. Now, what do we see? It only says electronics. When I said this is like a filter or a slicer, I go down here, change it to stationary, go back to my query, and now all I have is stationary. Go down here, change it to sport. Back to my query, all I have is sport. So you see it's basically a filter. You can do it on multiple levels. You could then save that filter query and for any report or other data analysis. A couple more things on this home tab and then we're done. Data source settings. Well, I don't have any. If I had gone out and looked on the internet, anywhere I get, the only one I have is current workbooks. It would have a bunch of website names. I could assign permissions. It's okay to go to them, clear permissions, edit permissions. These are how you manage the sources coming into your Power Query. New source, I can take it from a file, Excel workbook. This is same as our file tab and our Excel data tab. I could get it from any of these sources. Recent sources, there's the last few I've taken data from. My OneDrive, my Wikipedia, MLB.com, a pivot table, or the last part on here, I can just create a table and start entering data and query on that. If I just had the data and no table, I could start it right here. I prefer to bring it in or create them in Excel, but you could do this. And that is the Home tab. Next, we'll be going to the Transform tab. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please like it and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Thanks, everyone.